Nothing scary in the kitchen. We have the one and only Chef Chris Hill from the Bachelor Kitchen joining us today, and we're doing something not scary. We're doing something fun and fall. What do you got for us, buddy?
That's right. Well, I hear it's going to be cold on Friday.
It's coming tomorrow, or like today's the last good day, and then it started
Chill off a little bit. So I have a nice bourbon apple cider for all the adults. Leave the bourbon out if you want to keep it for everybody.
So apple cider.
I grew up on it. It was awesome for Halloween every year. And
Wait, you grew up on bourbon apple cider?
I probably did actually, just didn't know it.
I'm just kidding.
And then we're also going to do a salted caramel here for some caramel apples.
Oh, sweet.
Super easy. So many people just buy caramel or buy them already made.
Right.
Really easy. You're going to show you a quick recipe with 4 or 5 ingredients.
All right,
So,
caramel apple, I like that, and we got some apple cider as well. We'll get cooking in just a moment, so stick around.
That's right, don't go away. We're just getting started this morning on the Hampton Roads Show. Coming up, Food Network star Sandra Lee shows us some easy and delicious ways to celebrate Halloween with the family. We'll also check out the newest shop at Town Center of Virginia Beach, the eagerly anticipated Lululemon Athletica. And it's time now for today's pop quiz trivia. Put those thinking caps on. Do you know the answer? Today's winner receives a 4-pack of passes to Hunt Club Farms Haunted Hunt Club. Good for Halloween scares through Friday night. It's a $100 value. Here's your question. What candy bar is named after its inventor's family horse? Is it A, Snickers, B, Fast Break, or C, Kit Kat? If you know the answer, log on to thehamptonroadshow.com and click on the Pop Quiz Trivia box on our homepage to enter.
Set it off to the side just in case it doesn't catch me.
Did. I worked, well, I was at the showroom. We had
We are back now in the kitchen with Chef Chris Hill from the Bachelor Kitchen. He's making a yummy salted caramel and bourbon apple cider for us. And I think we're going to start with the drinks, the bourbon apple cider, right?
That's right. Well, it'll take a little while to get going.
Right.
We're going to, we have a pot here. Maybe throw that on like medium heat.
Okay.
And I'm going to actually go ahead and throw in this. Yeah, we'll just start back here.
Yeah. Hey, so let me ask you, is Halloween a big thing in the Hill household when you were growing up?
I think it was for all kids, right?
Yeah, I know.
We had a blast. We in Atlanta, neighborhoods everywhere, and we just run around and grab like sacks and sacks full of candy.
Yeah. Did you stay out after past the age of 12 or whatever it is.
Oh
nowadays.
yeah,
You're 14, 15.
I rode it as long as I could.
You should. My kid, I have a kid who's 15 years old. He wants to go, and I don't know what to tell him.
Yeah, might as well, right?
That's what I say.
My best buddy had a golf cart. We used to take it around because there was big driveways and.
So you were driving door to door.
Oh yeah.
Driving door to door.
And there's a couple years where I remember little firecrackers we throw, which I'm not gonna
now we're
do that
going
at all.
a different
but yeah.
direction. Did you break pumpkins too? Did you smash the pumpkins?
I was an angel. Actually, I was
smashing pumpkins.
I was an angel.
What was your favorite Halloween costume? Did you ever do anything crazy? Did you go as a
my
demon or anything,
favorite
or
costume would
just
probably
go
be
ahead?
a recent
Mask.
one, if that's okay.
What's that?
I was Lumbergh from Office Space. I don't know if you've seen Office Space, but
Number. Okay.
yeah, if you haven't seen it, go watch it.
Piece of wood, man.
I'll send you all a picture if you want to see it.
Okay, so what did you just put in
All
there?
right, so these are
Little
some
cheesecloth?
cloves. It's a cheesecloth, yep. Some cloves, and if you want, I have some cinnamon, some ginger. If you want to use whole cinnamon sticks or ginger, you can throw these in here as well. But obviously, you don't want to choke on one of these. So we're going to throw this right here into the cider, and it's going to close up. And then we have some brown sugar.
Right.
Pour that right in, and then maybe if you don't mind, grab a rubber spatula out there.
Okay.
Yeah, right there. And maybe just kind of stir it in just so it doesn't get stuck at the bottom.
Okay, dope.
And then about a tablespoon of vanilla extract.
All right.
Pure vanilla extract. And here's the ginger and cinnamon that I have. So if you want, again, you can use the full sticks. I just didn't have it on hand.
So did you see the rocket launch? Did you see the explosion?
I didn't see it live. But
but you saw it everywhere, right? Online.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
you,
everywhere.
you
right?
could
can't
not
miss
see it.
You can't miss it. It's almost like you wanted to be there in person, but if you couldn't make it, it's everywhere, all over all the feeds, all over social media.
Yeah, it
all
was
over the
absolutely
news.
crazy. So yeah, that'll all melt in. So if you have a little bit of the powdered cinnamon on top, don't worry.
I was gonna say, man, it's just sort of sitting on top.
Yeah, it'll
get it
take
there,
care
right?
of itself. Yeah.
Okay.
So then we have some oranges,
Right.
some apple, and we're gonna just chop these up, and then maybe we'll get started here in a second on just kind of get started on the caramel, so that you can make a couple caramel apples here before we're all done.
Good. It sounds good. So listen, we were also talking about scary movies. Are you old school scary movie or are you new school? What are you?
I'm old school.
Old school?
Okay,
Which one really?
I go
freaked
back
you
to
out?
my high school years, and there was a weekend where me and my buddies camped out in the basement of my buddy's house
And just watched scary movies.
all, at the time, I think it was all 7 Halloween movies.
Oh wow, you watched the Halloween series?
Yeah.
Sweet.
So that's a very fond memory of high school and Halloween and all that good stuff. What about, so what's yours?
I already told you, man. It was Alien.
Well, you're by yourself in the theater. I don't blame you one bit.
I was all by myself, and I was sitting there, and I was just all of a sudden that thing came out of the body, and that was it. I was done. From that moment on, I'm like, that's it. I'm out of here, man. I stayed and watched the whole thing. I was like, please get me off this ship.
Yeah.
Ripley.
So you didn't stay. You didn't stay for a second round.
No, I did. I watched the whole thing, but it freaked me out, man.
All right, yeah.
But that's old school. I mean, you're a 10-year-old kid. Who knows?
Yeah, he didn't even know what that is. So that's just gonna chill out. It's
Okay, just
the
let it
whole,
sit
the whole
here,
show, and then we'll pour
let it bubble up a
some,
little
and then
bit.
we'll add a little bourbon or whiskey.
Well, you can add that individually because we're not going to drink that here. I
Yeah.
mean, you can, but I mean, we'll show people how it's done,
Yeah,
right?
Or even a good like spice rum would be good.
Okay, so listen, this is a good time to take a break. We'll start on the caramel apples in the next segment. But
Okay.
Good job, man.
Sounds good.
Whether you're running your first race or taking your 100th yoga class, you can find great workout gear at the brand new Lululemon Athletica at Town Center of Virginia Beach. And joining us now is store manager Lindsay Brisson to tell us more. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
So Lindsay, we're talking about working out, but you can just wear it for lounging. That's what I wear my yoga gear for. But
Absolutely. I mean, even today, dressed head to toe Lululemon.
okay, so that's all stuff you can find at the store.
Absolutely.
Great,
Yeah.
great. So, tell me about the brand. It's definitely become increasingly popular over the years.
Yeah, so we are head-based in Vancouver.
Mm-hmm.
Our company was founded by Chip Wilson. He just saw a need for women when yoga was starting to grow to really find beautiful, functional yoga clothes
Mm-hmm.
that women would love and feel really great in. So that's where we came from, and we've just been growing ever since.
Well, what sets apart, I guess, the stuff that you'll get at Lululemon as opposed to other yoga wear?
Absolutely. It's all about the fabric and the construction. All of our fabrics are pre-shrunk, they're moisture wicking, they have flat seaming, so it just feels really great to wear and to sweat in, and it's built to last.
Great, great, when you need that because you're working out. No, you guys have events in the store.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
We sure do. So we have yoga in our store every Sunday morning. It's a complimentary class that we offer out to the community to really just share the love of yoga. It's from 10:30 to 11:30, and it features a different studio each month.
Okay.
So the studio of the month for November is Atma Bodha. The owners, AJ and Sime, are our ambassadors, so it'll be really great to feature them.
So it just happens in the store?
It does, yeah. Everything is on wheels, so it just moves right out of the way.
Okay.
We have tons of space. Yeah.
Okay, nice. And so, wow. Are you doing any yoga tonight? Bewitched yoga?
We sure are, yes. We have
Halloween
Bewitched yoga
themed?
tonight. Yeah, it's Halloween themed. We're going to have a DJ. So the class is taught by Erica Mercer. She teaches at Studio Bamboo and the Space Above. And then our DJ is Chris Reed, aka DJ Oh Boy. He's also a yogi, and so it's just so fun to partner up the loud music of a DJ into our yoga class.
You don't really think about a DJ and loud music when you think about yoga, but I know there's all different types of yoga. Now, how long have you guys been open over there at the Town Center?
We opened on October 3rd, so I was just saying this morning, I can't believe it's been about a month that we've been open.
And everything's going well so far?
It's been so great. The Town Center community is just incredible. We have just been welcomed with open arms, and it just feels so great to finally have our store.
Okay, that's nice. You have a home there, and then you guys also help out in the community as well?
We sure do, yeah. So anytime that we can get involved in the community, whether it's just taking classes out in the community, offering free classes to our community, we're going to be doing something in December called the 12 Days of Yoga, where we offer out free yoga classes at a different studio for 12 days leading up to Christmas. So we're really
nice.
excited about that. And then just volunteering in our community, whether it's at a local garden, at a soup kitchen, anything that we can get involved in the community, we're all about it.
Well, that's great. So if you're a yogi, if you're not a yogi, you just want some yoga clothes, you can go visit Lululemon Athletica. They're at the Town Center of Virginia Beach. You can call 490-0152. Also online, they're at lululemon.com, at facebook.com/Lululemon Virginia Beach. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
All right, Aubrey, head on over to the Buzz. This is the moment in the show when I get to talk about baseball, okay?
I didn't approve that.
Well, tough.
I didn't approve your baseball talk
Game
today.
7 of the World Series is tonight, and you can see it on our sister station, Fox 43. Game starts just after 8 o'clock. Game 7 of the World Series.
You know,
They
those
played like 100
Giants fans thought they had it wrapped up going into yesterday's
They've played
game.
like 185 games, and it all comes down to one game, and the champion will be crowned tonight. And last night, if you were watching, the Kansas City Royals, they beat the Giants 10-0.
Yeah, they
And
got
there
it
was-
early. They got out
They jumped on him early,
yeah.
and that was it. But there was a young pitcher on the mound for Kansas City named Giordano Ventura. Okay, get this. This is a great story for you. My wife and I went to Dominican Republic a couple years back. We were in this small place called the Samana Peninsula. I met some guy. We could barely even speak, but all I wanted to do was see some baseball. He jumped in our car. He took us down the street, down a back road, and there was a baseball game going on a dirt field. There were hundreds of people there, 20 or 30 kids on top of both dugouts. There was salsa music playing. People were drinking rum like crazy, and there was a game going on, and there was a guy on the mound named Giordano Ventura pitching. I actually got my picture taken with him.
I think it might have been bachata music, but anyways, go ahead.
Whatever, it was music. It was like the island music, okay, and this guy pitching. He's Giordano Ventura. I don't know if we have the picture, but I have
And then
pictures
there he is.
taken
He's
there.
playing in the World Series.
We had a picture somewhere, I don't know. But last night he was amazing. 23-year-old guy from DR. It just set him down.
Wow.
And we saw him out in the middle of nowhere.
That is pretty. That's a pretty cool coincidental
Yeah,
story.
he shouldn't have been pitching though. I mean, it was the off season, and well, there he is right there. He was throwing 95, and see all the people in the background.
Yeah.
And afterwards, I was like, man, that guy's so good. Just got to get my picture
Well, in the
taken with him.
DR,
So there it
baseball is big.
There he is,
over
Giordano
there.
Ventura. Last night was the star of the show, and we got our picture taken with
Is he
him.
going to be the star tonight? Is he going to win?
No, he's done. He's just going to sit back and watch.
So what do you think tonight? You have a prediction?
I think it's going to be the Royals.
All
I think the
right,
Royals are
all
going to
right.
do it. Home
The
court
home-
advantage.
home-
Last night, it was amazing how they
team.
just blew out the Giants. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Like I said, the Giants thought they had it wrapped up.
They
All
did,
right,
but
so it
there's
might be
Giordano.
kind of scary for the Giants tonight.
Might be. Well, we're not talking scary, but we're
They've
talking
got
about.
Halloween colors too.
We are.
But it's
That's
not working
true.
for them this
That's
week.
true. We're going to talk about that rocket launch too. What's your thoughts on that? We have a little bit of time for this. The
right.
launch that blew up off Wallops
This
Island.
is I mean, just fantastic video. I mean, just to see the explosion and
Spectacular stuff last night on the Eastern Shore, and we want to know your thoughts on it. And John Spencer says, thank God that it was unmanned. Of course, no injuries, so thank goodness for that. Mike B said, it is rocket science. There are thousands of things that can go wrong. NASA will figure it out, make it better, and move on. It was unfortunate, and I'm glad no one was hurt. It was sad to see, and oh, no moment in the replays. The explosion was spectacular, though. Now listen, but hundreds of people spent their time wanting to see that, and of course they had to say that as well. Tara says, never again trying to watch a rocket launch 2 nights in a row, wasted time. But if you were there and you saw that,
Yeah,
you'll
and
never
Paula
forget
says,
that.
I stood outside with my camera waiting, and she's glad there were no injuries. Yeah, that's, I mean, yeah, that doesn't happen every day, and especially right here in pretty much our own backyard.
Yeah, and Dan said it's not the first time a rocket launched off Wallops exploded after takeoff, and we did show you the footage from 1995. But like we said, thankfully there was no one hurt. And we've
Right.
Chopper 10 is going to show you some aerial footage here coming up the news at noon.
Yeah. So we're also talking scary movies. You got any more you want to add? I can't get over the fact that Alien, all the scary movies, Alien.
Got to be in the moment.
Alien.
Got to be in the
All right.
moment. Boom. That's all it
We'll
took.
hear some of your comments a little bit later in the show. Today, though, we're premiering a new feature called Local Lit. Each week, we'll introduce you a book by a local author or a book about Hampton Roads. And this week's feature is called Henry C. by local authors Ken and Mary Ellen Berlin. It's a beautifully illustrated rhyming story for children pre-K to 3rd grade that deals with bullying and fitting in from the perspective of Henry. He's a caterpillar and teaches lessons of tolerance and kindness. Henry C. is published by Digipod and is available on Amazon.com.
Henry C. All right, still ahead, Food Network star Sandra Lee joins us to share some easy ways to celebrate Halloween, and we'll chat with our audience from Champions for Children about their mission and how you can get involved.
All right, and you don't want to forget our pop quiz because today's winner receives a 4-pack of passes to Haunted Hunt Club Farm, good for Halloween frights through Friday. It's a $100 value. Log on to thehamptonroadshow.com. Click on the pop quiz button on your screen so that you can enter to win. I love yoga wear, period. It's so comfortable, right?
I know it.
5 seconds, stand by.
Our live audience today is here from Champions for Children, and they're here to tell us about what they do to protect children in Hampton Roads from abuse and how you can join in their cause. This is Board Director Betty Feet to tell us more. Welcome to the show, Betty.
Hey, thank you.
Tell me about Champions for Children.
So Champions for Children works exclusively to prevent child abuse and neglect here in Hampton Roads. We are the local affiliate of the state and the national organizations for the prevention of child abuse and neglect. And we're having a big event tomorrow.
Tell me about that. It's an awards luncheon.
It's an awards luncheon. So we honor community members who work on tirelessly for children, from everything from law enforcement to education to our community members and even our business community who bring it all together, because it takes some of everyone to really help protect our children.
Right, and it's an awards luncheon, so who are some of the people you're recognizing and honoring specifically tomorrow?
Yeah, we are recognizing, for example, we have in our audience John Oliver. He's an attorney who part of our alumna, and we have a new group of champions coming in tomorrow. We're honoring in 8 categories, from legal to social services to education to law enforcement, and then to community and business leaders as well.
Right, so it sounds like a whole community of people
Yes.
that work toward the cause, and this is
Yes.
a year-round effort.
Yeah, and we want to make sure that the positive aspects of the things that people are doing to continue to work to prevent child abuse, that they are recognized and acknowledged, because the problem isn't going away. Last year we had 1,956 proven cases of child abuse and neglect in Hampton Roads, and we want to make sure that those people who are working tirelessly to deal with those children and help them get recognized.
Right, oh, that's a nice way to recognize them. Now, if we have someone out there watching that wants to get involved with your organization, what do they need to do?
Well, I would suggest first that they go to our website. It's championsforchildrenhr.org. You can see lots of interesting articles that we publish. For example, one that John Oliver recently wrote is posted in our blog. You can read a lot about, not only about our organization, but about the child abuse cause in general. If they want to attend the luncheon, they can still go to the website, make a reservation, and
Okay.
attend the luncheon.
Great.
And we'll have a program that will also explain what these honorees do every day, and
Well, I
it's
guess
very
that's
informative.
a great way to get involved and find out more
Right.
information. The Champions for Children Awards Luncheon is tomorrow at noon at the Sheraton Norfolk Waterside. Visit championsforchildrenhr.org to attend the luncheon and find out how you can help protect children from abuse and neglect. And if you suspect a child is in danger of abuse or neglect, you can call the Virginia Child Abuse Hotline at 1-800-552-7096. They're there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
All righty, still ahead on the Hampton Roads Show. Our face of Fox 43, Tyler Renzo, tests our spooky song skills on a brand new edition of Tide TV.
You know the words to Monster Mash. What about Michael Jackson's Thriller?
Our face of Fox 43, Tyler Renzo, headed to MacArthur Center in Norfolk for a spooky tune-up. That's this week's edition of Ty TV.
Hey everybody, it's Ty, your face of Fox 43. For today's edition of Ty TV, we're playing Ty's Tune-Up. I'm hitting the streets at MacArthur Center, and we're gonna find out if your Hampton Roads residents know the lyrics to some of your favorite Halloween-themed songs. Here we go. All I'm gonna do is ask you the lyrics to a song. I'm gonna speak out the first part of the lyrics, and you just see if you can guess the remainder, okay? All right, here we go. It's close to midnight, and something evil's
Coming out.
oh no. You start to freeze as horror looks you right between the eyes. You're paralyzed. 'Cause this is Thriller. Let me see if I can pick a good one for you. They're creepy and they're kooky, mysterious and spooky. They're all together ooky.
Oh no, I suck.
Oh no, it's the Addams Family. But you know what? I'm in a good mood, so we're still gonna give you tickets to Busch Gardens Halloween. Thank you so much for playing today, okay? Here we go with round 2 of Ty's Tune-Up. You start to freeze as horror looks you right between the eyes. You're paralyzed.
'Cause this is Thriller.
Yeah, she got it right. First round, go ahead. All right, we're gonna give you one more and see if you can guess this one. It's been 300 years, right down to the day. Now the witch is back and there's hell to pay. This is from a movie.
I don't know. I don't know this one.
Hocus Pocus.
Oh.
All right, that one is I Put a Spell on You and Now You're Mine. But guys, you still got the first lyric. Thank you so much for playing. So I'm sending you to Busch Gardens Halloween. Thank you for playing. If there's something strange in your neighborhood, who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, you got it, first try. All right, you try to scream, but terror takes the sound before you make it. You start to freeze as horror looks you right between the eyes. You're paralyzed.
It's a thriller.
'Cause it's a thriller. See, this is great. Okay, let me see if you can guess one more. They're creepy and they're kooky, mysterious and spooky. They're all together ooky.
They're the Addams Family.
He got it great. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for playing. All right, everybody, since Noah here is so good, we're going to see how he takes his hand at the Addams Family. Here we go. They're
Creepy and they're kooky, mysterious and spooky. They're all together ooky. The Addams Family.
Yeah, guys, it's been such a great time here at MacArthur Center. Guys, remember to keep up with me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And I'll see you right back here for the next time on Ty TV.
Man,
Wow.
it pays. If you're out and about, people should come up to you because they might get tickets to something.
Anywhere, I can send you anywhere for free, and most of the time it's somewhere that's usually expensive to buy tickets. So I mean,
Exactly.
Well, if
all
you
gotta
can
do is find
complete
me
the
and-
challenge.
Yes.
Well, I mean, you got to give it a shot.
Always got a great challenge going on. So look for me. I'll be all around Hampton Roads.
Tell us where you're going to be this weekend.
I'll actually be on Saturday. I'll be out at the Teens with a Purpose Masquerade Gala, and on Sunday I'll be at the House of Blues and Brews in Virginia, at Virginia Mocha in Virginia Beach. So that's what I've got going on. And I also bought some tickets for you all to give away, so stay tuned because tomorrow you'll be giving them away on the
There you
show.
go.
Okay, and are you
Yeah,
going to
you
be
just be
dressed
handing it
up
out.
this weekend? Should people be looking out for you're in a costume or something?
I am. On Saturday, I can't tell my costume yet,
Okay,
but
don't
it's a
think.
mascare ball, so it'll
All
be
right,
something
so he's
along
gonna wear a
those
mask.
lines.
You're going to have a mask. You'll cover it up.
Yes.
All right, remember you can interact with Ty on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Just search for Face of Fox 43.
Thank you, Ty.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right, coming up, we're heading back into the kitchen with Chef Chris Hill from the Bachelor Kitchen to see how he's doing on his yummy Halloween flavor. Good job, man.
Halloween is around the corner, meaning it's time for sugary treats, spooky celebrations, and crazy costumes. Joining us now to dish out Halloween tips and treats is TV chef and best-selling author Sandra Lee. Hello, Sandra. Welcome to the show. You know, it is that time of year when we're thinking Halloween parties and people go all out. But if you're not into it, or if you haven't been into it, how can you throw a festive party for Halloween?
Well, one of the great things about this year is everybody seems to be into it, and they're wearing their costumes not just for Halloween, for the whole month. It's a week, and every weekend of celebration. Sunday is fun day, right? So this is an assortment of my favorite Halloween costumes and also some of the hottest costumes on the market, but we're going to talk about a lot of different costumes. This is Maleficent. Look at how hot that costume is. That is pretty fabulous. I mean, Angelina Jolie herself would be proud of this, I have to say. So that is what's hot for women. We even have family pet costumes. Of course, this is Yoda, and we have Where's Waldo? How funny is that? This is the princess costume from Frozen, and I want you just to check the detail out. Look at the detail on that costume.
Wow.
Is that crazy? Yeah, even the little loops for the fingers. I love this. Now, for Dad, you got to be Captain America. And look, I put a six-pack in here for you. Check that out.
We like that.
There's your six-pack in there, Captain America. And the boys are Ninja Warriors. So those are the Halloween costumes that are hot, hot, hot this year. Also behind me. Decorate early. Get your costumes early because they're going to go like the wind this year. And decorate early. Paper fans, inexpensive. Look, I made a paper plate wreath. Just a Halloween sign goes up. Maybe some, just some spider webs up here, chandeliers. All the stuff that you see, by the way, on this set is buycostumes.com. They'll ship it right to your house, and it's very inexpensive. I get my costumes there.
Sounds good, Sandra. Now, when we're talking about decorating, you're talking about decorating, and we're talking about themes. You know, it's not enough just to have a theme, but you've got to have like the treats that go with your theme. Can you help us out?
Of course. Do you want savory or sweet?
Both.
You want both? Of course you do. I forgot. It's you. Okay, so let's do cupcakes. Now, these are unfrosted cupcakes I've cut in half. The tops go together for pumpkins. The bottoms go together for ghouls. And it's just icing. If you have a savory you want to do with this, like a corn muffin, that would be a great idea with cream cheese and maybe a slow cooker full of chili. That would be fantastic. Now, over here, I've got bat wings, Dracula's bat wings, but you could also use these for football season. So don't think about these things just for Halloween. And that is just seasoned with some dried barbecue seasoning, some spices. These are ready, they're frozen, pre-made, potato skins filled with cheese and filled with bacon. Sour cream, olives, and a smiley face and a roasted red pepper. And then, of course, I do have my Halloween favorites. These are my melted witches. How cute are those?
Very cute, very cute.
Caramel apples, witch hat. How sweet.
Okay, now I love these ideas. I love that some of them are just fun finger foods to go along with the sweet stuff. And I know you have a lot more ideas. This is all we have time for today. Where can people go to get more of your great ideas?
Well, in the grocery store, of course, is my magazine, or in Barnes & Noble, so check that out. Of course, go to buycostumes.com for all the decor and all of the costumes that you want. And you can go to sandralee.com if you just want some quick recipes for even just today.
All right, Sandra, thanks so much for the Halloween tips. Have a happy one.
Happy Halloween.
We are back in the kitchen with Chef Chris Hill from the Bachelor Kitchen. He is wrapping up his yummy salted caramel and bourbon apple cider for us. We did the bourbon apple cider in the first segment. Now we're moving on to the caramel apples. And what a mess. I mean, he's over here just beating the heck out of this caramel. Look, you can't even move this.
I'm not cleaning this pan, I'll tell you that.
I mean, it's like, I mean, look at that. What are we doing here? I mean, it's like glue.
Well, while you were away taking care of business, I put some sugar in here. About 10 minutes on medium heat. You literally just have to stir and stir and stir, and it's almost done melting. But it'll form these clumps, and then it'll turn to like what will be like a melted, almost like a syrup, which is a little bit thicker than that now. But I add some brown sugar as well. So now we're gonna add some butter, and
Because that looks like a mortar mix right there.
You'll see what will
man.
happen here. It'll
Did it loosen up a little?
So loosen it up. You'll see this butter will actually start taking that right now. And we're gonna add a little bit of, after this melts, we're gonna add a little bit of that vanilla extract and some heavy cream.
You know, the apple cider, I mean, it smells amazing.
Yeah, it does. Isn't it?
I mean, it's almost like a potpourri right here. Now, did you add anything to this or just let it go?
I had nothing else. No.
Just let it go, huh?
Really, all holiday season long, my family will keep one of these on the stove, and it'll serve as like a potpourri for the whole house. It's incredible.
And then when you get tired of smelling it, you can just put it in your cup and drink it.
That's right. Exactly.
Perfect. Okay.
That's right.
Okay, so the caramel apple, and it's salted.
It's salted. Yep.
And where does that
Sorry,
come from? You just add the salt
with the sugar, I added some salt too.
Okay.
For my recipe calls for a cup of the sugar, a quarter cup of dark brown sugar, and then a teaspoon of kosher salt.
Okay, very
And
nice.
so that makes the nice salty sweet combination. And you can even, after we do the caramel apples, line it with a little bit of kosher salt on the outside.
Oh, cool. So what is new, hot, and fresh over there at the Bachelor Kitchen?
Staying really busy, actually. I do food writing also. I posted an article on medium.com, which is like a blog post type place, and last week it went crazy viral. And
God, nice.
And I woke up and I look at my phone and I have all these notifications, and then I have like 50 new emails in my inbox. And
Wow, just like that, huh?
so I've been all week I've been trying to respond to all these emails, and it's been pretty cool to see though.
Good.
Yeah, I basically wrote what it's like to be a chef, and it I guess took off and people started sharing it and all that kind of stuff.
Are you still a bachelor?
I am.
Okay, all right. Well,
I am,
that's
you
the
know.
Bachelor Kitchen.
You know.
Are you gonna hold on to that title forever?
No, I will not. You know, I know my parents want some grandkids and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
so.
you got brothers and sisters.
That's right.
So that's what they're
and
for.
we'll move into that and do some more kind of kid-friendly Halloween type stuff.
Is that what's gonna happen one day?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
One of these
just
days.
checking with the Bachelor. Okay, so are you ready to cover those apples or what?
Yeah, well, we're gonna cover it with the stuff that I already made
Okay.
on the way in here.
Go ahead and give it a shot. So
We'll
we've
give
got
it a
about a
shot.
minute to go.
You want it to be a little bit warm still. Obviously, as it cools off, it's gonna thicken. So here I just have a plate with some wax paper, parchment paper, that will keep it from sticking, hardening to wherever the surface is.
Right.
And there's one.
Just like that. You gotta let me do one, all right?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So.
And ideally, you probably want to let it be a little bit cooler. Right now, it's like lukewarm.
Okay.
Let it go a little bit cooler. That way, it'll stick more to the apple. You'll see that there's a bunch that kind of roll off the side. But
okay. So it's just a
you get
little
the
too
drift.
warm right now.
Yep.
Okay.
But super easy. You know, again, like 5 recipes or 5 ingredients.
Boom.
And yeah, that's it right there.
Okay, so listen, he is Chris Hill from the Bachelor Kitchen. Plug your website. Go for it.
MyBachelorKitchen.com. I'm all over Facebook. It's Twitter at Batch Kitchen. So
Batch Kitchen.
Yes,
Chris
sir.
Hill, everybody.
Always a pleasure.
Big Bama fam. They got
Roll
left
Tide.
out. They got left out of the Final Four last
Hey,
night.
after Saturday LSU, we'll see.
Okay, we'll see. Thanks, Chris. Good stuff.